Trump administration is vowing to crush the rise of Islamic extremists.
We're going to shatter their sense of invincibility. They're in the physical caliphate. That's only one phase of this. Then we have the virtual caliphate that they use the internet. Obviously, we're going to have to watch for other organizations growing up. We cannot go into some kind of complacency.
Well, according to a 2015 report, an average of 38 new online terror messages are released a day. So what can we possibly do to counter this cyber propaganda? Let's bring in Professor and National Security Analyst Ryan Mauro. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And we were just saying, I feel like we've talked about this before out here plenty of times, like what you can possibly do to limit their reach on the internet, limit their reach worldwide. And you said right now the State Department's efforts are pathetic.
Yes.
Just to summarize it.
Basically, when it comes to counter messaging, not just going in and destroying Twitter accounts and trying to inhibit the flow of information, which you're never going to completely succeed at.
Can't win that way.
Exactly. We have to focus on counter messaging, which is doing things like mocking them when they mess up and celebrating our victories. The things that they do to attract support, such as making themselves look so big and so powerful, we can do that 10 times better, and we can do it morally and with truth. They do it with lies and hatred. So I get sometimes frustrated when I see ISIS so successful with the quantity of content that they put out, how it grabs people's attention, and the stuff that we've put out gets barely any views, is barely distributed, doesn't seem to have real muscle behind it.
Right.
So I like rhetoric like when we call them losers and things like that.
So you liked that, what the president had to say overseas, because he got some pushback from that a little bit.
Yeah, that's how the Middle East talks. I mean, that is the rhetoric of the Middle East, and there's so much that goes into self-glorification and the feeling of honor and the feeling of success that us pushing back on that and saying, no, you are losers at life is great, and we should follow it up with a campaign. We need a campaign that mocks and makes productions out of our successes against ISIS, against the ideology of radical Islam, and also a pro-Western messaging campaign.
Okay, so I have to ask you, because people at home I'm sure right now are thinking, well, if you mock them, then you'll make them angrier, possibly, and then there will be an attack as a result. But you think the opposite will happen?
Right. I think on a 1 to 10 scale of anger, beheading people, you're already at a level 10. So I'm not worried about making them angrier. What I do want to do is take away some of their prestige, this sense of momentum. Remember, when it appears like they're successful, that's how they win arguments in the Muslim world.
So mocking their failures.
Mocking their failures, and also we will get a ton of information of them just not knowing what they're doing, saying stupid things, making mistakes. And when we have victories, we need to celebrate it just like they lie about their supposed victories, and really broadcast it, but also go after other groups and also just the general concept of the caliphate and say, no, you need to enter modernity, enter the current year of 2017.
So maybe try to pull them apart from within as well. Why isn't this happening, though? I mean, it makes common sense, and seems like we obviously have the capability.
Right. It's because it's focused so much on shutting down individual social media accounts, which is something that we've gotten better at doing, and the individual companies have gotten better at doing, and that's very positive. But there isn't a response to the content that still exists on there. But one cool thing that the British did was that when there was an Al-Qaeda magazine going around saying how to build a bomb, they hacked into the magazine, Al-Qaeda published it, and they switched out the explanation on how to build a bomb with recipes for cupcakes.
Right.
I mean, just doing things like that matters.
That's good. That's smart. All right, Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. Some great ideas, and hopefully someone was listening to you.
All right, thank you.
Because we definitely need to defeat them.
Yes.
All right. And